Because I'm with you through thick and thin. Whatever trouble you are in, I don't care whatever you do. Just know that I love you. Oh, oh, I love you.
Hello everyone. Welcome back again to the Smokin Joe show. This is episode 36. Got my lovely wife Angela here.
Hi.
Happy Valentine's Day. Also happy Galactic Get Down lineup first announcement day.
Oh, but wait. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh man, I got candy. I am surprised, but also I'm expected.
What kind of candy?
It's Ferrero Rocher.
Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher. You want me to share this with you?
No, but I know you love them.
Oh, there's two.
I know.
All right. First and foremost, we are in a new place. John and Crystal got a new house. So we are doing, instead of them bringing all the cameras and computers and table and gear over to our little apartment, we decided that it'd be easier for just me to bring me and the guitar over here. So that's what we're doing. And I think the please share button is going to be here. Please share. And if you're watching this live on Facebook, I'm going to be chatting a lot at the end of this episode. I don't have a guest. Angela's my guest, so we're just going to talk about Galactic Get Down in Hawaii and all that stuff. So I would love to hear your questions towards the end. I mean, you can ask them now, but that's when I'll answer them, is towards the end. But if you're watching this in the future, I won't hear your questions, but please subscribe to the YouTube channel. There you go, babe. And you know, you'll be alerted when the new episodes are aired. I realized today that I didn't put the Vince Herman Kind Country on tour episode on the internet yet, so I will put this episode and that episode on very shortly. And also, like I just mentioned, we're in John and Crystal's house, and John is Vicarious Visions. If you see this symbol, that means it's his.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yep, you got it?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So, and then, you know, and John has tons of videos on YouTube, so check out Vicarious Visions on YouTube. We're going to be showing one of his videos from, I think, 2015 later tonight on the show. But it's been a while, so let's see how I do reading. It's the weekend get down. Getting down. What's getting down around town? The weekend get down. I still need to record. I say this every time, but I need to record a little theme for the weekend get down. It's like the Seinfeld. We can get down. Anyway, first and foremost, tonight, just down the street from my place at Mortimer's, we have The Argus, a tribute to Ween, doing a special Halloween show because Ween is for lovers. Music starts at 9, so right after this show. The cover is $7, and it is a 21-plus show. Love Mortimer's, and everybody loves Ween, so head on down there with your loved ones. But, you know, if $7 is a bit too rich for your blood and you want to catch the last Space Monster residency show at the Uptown VFW, that's where you should head. Space Monster is playing with Sawyer's Dream tonight at Uptown VFW, featuring one of my favorite people in the whole world, John Hanson, playing drums.
Joe Dunn says that's the biggest Aladdin VHS he's ever seen.
It's a big movie. If we ever were to want to sell this show, we'd have to blur it out. But thank God this is all free and no one cares. So, like, I mean, you care, I care, we care, our community cares, but at the same time, like, I'm just giving this show away, so whatever. So anyway, this has been a great run. I'm quoting Space Monster saying it's been a great run, but next month on Valentine's Day, so today on Valentine's Day, we will be holding the last second Thursday hosted by Space Monster at Uptown VFW. To celebrate, we are bringing out our friend Sawyer's Dream in to play with us. As always, the event is 21 plus with free admission. We love you, so come and party with us as we move into the next phase of adventures. So, residencies don't last forever, folks. You know that from Soap. You know that from Frog Leg. You know that from Max Graham and Fam. Space Monster. Residencies don't last, so enjoy them while they're happening and go out to Uptown VFW tonight. But if you're in Iowa, in my hometown of Iowa City, come see Rebellion Underground for their monthly show at the Yacht Club. This is a show that I think Angela would like. Celebrate the holiday of love with tits, teas, and probably too many tequila shots.
Whoa, I would love that.
Featuring your favorite rebels, Carmony, Capricaria. That's my favorite name of this, and it's a burlesque names. Aria Reddy. Aria Reddy.
That's cool.
Delia Belladonna, Ava Lynn Ness, Licentious Lucy, and Venus Flytrap, hosted by Ophelia Tits. Yes, that's right. Hosted by Ophelia Tits. With special guests Mr. Iowa City, Lil Ronnie, and the lovely May Golightly. Cover is $5 at the door. So that sounds like a really good time down at the Yacht Club. If I lived in Iowa City still, you best bet I'd be there.
Yeah, with me.
Yeah, with you. Tomorrow night in Minneapolis will be Friday, February 15th. Lifted Minds has their rescheduled album release show. I think their last album release show, it was that -30, -50 degree day.
Yeah.
So they rescheduled the day before we went to Hawaii. But Lifted Minds present... Oh, this is a long one, so I'm going to bring this computer here. Lifted Minds presents Lifted Leakage 3 album release show at Twin City Celebration of Art and Community. Tomorrow night, February 15th, 8 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. $10 at the door, $7 if you buy them right now. It is 18 plus. To celebrate the latest release from the Lifted Minds fam, we wanted to go back to our roots and bring the community together. Many styles, generations, and vibrant energies of hip-hop and art will resonate through the caboose to create something bigger than ourselves, which is what we all want anyway. Come out to see an interwoven collection of many art forms, from flow arts, live painting, comedy, and of course the verbal destruction of microphones and the orgasm of earth-shaking subwoofers rocking your dome.
Ooh, everyone needs that the day after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so ladies sitting on the speakers. We are bringing out the best in the city to curate a night that we will all be sure to remember and not able to say. Lifted Minds has always thrown parties to say thank you to the amazing community that supports us. This will be their biggest event yet. You got Lifted Minds, who's playing Galactic Get Down. You got Flow State, who's playing Galactic Get Down. They're also having a hip-hop showcase featuring a bunch of MCs and special guests, Goop City Music, who's also playing Galactic Get Down. Comedy by Drew Hahir and Carolyn Blomberg. Live performance Flow Arts by Celestial Circus Productions, Alex Larson. Live art installations, vending, sponsors. It's going to be a hoot tomorrow night in Minneapolis. So if you go, make sure to say hi for me, because I will be in Fargo tomorrow with Smokin Joe. I got most of the band coming up to Fargo with me. We're playing with the Human Element, and we're doing a back-to-back-to-back-to-back night. Smokin Joe with the Human Element at the Aquarium in Fargo, 4 alternating sets. Come support Joe as he makes his debut in Fargo. This will be my full band debut in Fargo. Smokin Joe is an alt-folk band fronted by Joe Scarpolino of Dead Larry, featuring a rotating cast of Minnesota's finest musicians. You might know a lot of them: Olivia Quintanilla, Max Graham, Bobby Patrick. Carrie Joy's back in town. John Hanson, Ned Barclay. Did I forget anyone?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I wasn't listening.
No one ever listens. She doesn't listen to me, folks.
I was looking at your chocolate.
She wants my chocolate she just gave to me. There's no telling what could happen when the Human Element gets to share their creative energy with Joe and his amazing crew for 4 long sets of music. So most likely we'll get to the end of the night and we'll all be jamming together. Human Element, Smokin Joe. We have a good time. This night will be full of smiles, love, and creativity. So I'll bring the smiles. 8:30 doors, 9 p.m. show, $8 cover. And also, I was instructed to say, I'm very happy to announce that this show is a Satsung pre-party. Satsung is playing April 18th at the Aquarium with Smokin Joe. And 2 tickets will be given away for the Satsung show at this show tomorrow. You must be in attendance, and everyone knows Satsung is blowing up like a smoking man at a gas station. You know, so I'm just happy to be along for the ride and hanging out with my friends. So that is tomorrow night in Fargo. Saturday, February 16th, the Hayburners, which is our lovely friend Elizabeth Gondor's band, will be joining Becky Capel and the Fat Six at Palmer's Bar, the smallest, best, grungiest, best bar in Minneapolis. Wait, it says on Friday, but let's have it on Saturday. What's it say on there? Oh, it's Friday. Forget what I said about Saturday. This is on Friday. Music starts at 10. You don't want to miss this night filled with great songwriting and talented musicians. Bob Pat. Which, this picture...
Oh, I took that photo.
Angela took this photo. This was us. I wanted to talk about this picture so bad. This was us. We were playing with Heatbox at a benefit at Blue Ribbon Pines. And we had finished the keg. And we decided to take the most burbilly picture ever. And by we finished the keg, I mean they did. I didn't drink it. But that is Bobby Patrick looking as burbilly as possible. Bob Pat Band's playing live at Gluck's tomorrow night. Downtown, 9 p.m. No cover. And it's Valentine's Day weekend, so go show him some love. Give Bob Pat a big old hug.
We should show that video sometime on that show.
Oh, we should show the video. Well, some future episode we'll show the video.
Yeah, when Bobby comes on as a guest.
When Bobby comes on. to do the Gum Wars. Anyway.
Yeah.
And also Saturday night in Minneapolis, Slippery People performs the music of Talking Heads at the Fine Line, February 16th, opening set by Max Graham and the Fam, which you know is your best opportunity to hear me sing really low and shake a shaker and tambourine. That's what I do in Graham and Fam, and I'm happy to do it.
Yes. Gets in tight.
So, I know, excuse me. I don't know if I've ever sneezed on the show before. That's what it looks like when I sneeze, folks. This is an 18+ event. Slippery People, $15 in advance if you get your tickets right now. $20 day of sale. Make sure to save your money for Tenacious D, though, because those tickets go on sale tomorrow morning. I don't have a slide for that, but that's exciting.
Yeah.
Slippery People, Graham and Fam, tomorrow night, Fine Line. On Sunday, we have Saber Ray and Annie Fraser are doing a show together.
Woo.
Oh, did we get a slide for that?
Maybe not.
Oh, but they're wonderful women.
But they are doing.
They're wonderful. Anyway, sorry, I must have missed a slide for this. With the Galactic Get Down announcement and all the stuff I have going on, I have to say this show, I put it together a little quickly, so without this slide, we'll be fine. Look, you get to look at Angela instead. But Saber Ray and Annie Fraser for an intimate seated concert at the Hook and Ladder Lounge. Sunday, doors are at 6:30, music's at 7. It's 21+ to drink, but it's kid friendly. $10 suggested donation, so if you got $2, they'll probably make it happen for you. But if you got $15, they would love that too.
Probably more.
Music in the House series is proud to present this evening not one but two dynamic musician vocalists. This is your chance to hear new voices carrying on old traditions. Saber Ray and Annie Fraser. Saber Ray's blues and jazz meanderings give way to her alt country and folk roots. The result is swampy bayou infused stomp all the way from the Mississippi River to the heartland. With the soulfulness of Nora Jones and the Americana sensibilities of Lucinda Williams, the Minneapolis-based songstress draws from a vibrant palette of past and present musical influences at her live performances and off her debut EP, Revel. So that is super cool. Annie Fraser, who sings with Burbillies, and you've seen her all over the place in the Minneapolis music scene. She's singing with Slippery People and Graham and Fam on Saturday night.
She's doing back-to-back, huh?
A well-known vocalist in the Minneapolis music scene, Annie Fraser collaborates with musicians of all genres and stylings, including bluegrass, soul, jazz, folk, and contemporary. She's known as a powerhouse vocalist with a vibrant stage presence, being a frontwoman in projects such as the Burbillies, Dimitri Rollis and Friends. You can also catch her harmonic additions in Slippery People and Max Graham and Fam. So in 2019, Annie plans to record her first all-original EP, which I've talked to her about, and I'm very excited.
Girl power.
Annie's awesome. Saber's awesome. So Sunday, Hook and Ladder. So we're going to move on to our first music video, and this is an artist we haven't featured on the show yet because we haven't had a good reason to, but this video is from Zach Deputy. And Zach Deputy has been announced today as our big headliner for Galactic Get Down. He's going to be there for 2 nights. We're going to get Zach Deputy all weekend. Last time I partied with Zach Deputy was Plunderfest 2000-something, 9.
Fun fact, only because it's Valentine's Day.
Okay, Angela's going to tell you a story.
Zach Deputy's house party, or a house party that he played, was Joe and I's very first date. And that's all I'll say because he doesn't like it when I tell the rest of the story.
I told you to tell a story.
Oh, okay. And so I brought him to this house party, and I danced with the willow tree, which apparently creeped him out, even though I talked to trees.
We had just really started hanging out, and the first
thing she did was
dance with the
them,
tree.
and I like to hug them, and I like to dance with them, whatever. Anyways, we went to this house party, and we had a good time, and I stole my dad's van and told him I was moving furniture, but really I drove Joe 5 hours home to Iowa to seal the deal. And my dad only found out because I got caught with
got caught on one of those speed
traps.
cameras in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
And then, so my dad got the ticket in the mail.
But anyway, so this house party, it's kind of an infamous house party. There's video of it, and I'm thinking that, in the next few months, talking about Zach Deputy a lot, we'll get video from this party, and I'll show you. I know, we talked to Tim McGuire, and we'll edit it up.
It was the best.
But anyway, this is a video from Jammin' on the Van series, so hopefully they're okay with me using this. Once again, it's free. And this is Zach Deputy's song. It's got a little bit of background at the beginning of it, and the song is Twisty Twisty, and I'm so excited to get super funky with him this summer.
Yeah.
So this is Zach Deputy, Twisty Twisty.
Grew up in the church, man. Nothing but gospel, funk, soul, and calypso.
Hell yeah.
But calypso for my so when I play music, everybody's like, "You got reggae?" What? And it's like, no, it's not reggae. It's completely different. It's calypso. I mean, I do reggae too, but you know, my family, like, it's more Afro-Cuban salsa, merengue, calypso, and that's the stuff I grew up on.
My name is Zach Deputy. I'm sick of saying my name. We are doing it up right here in this beautiful van right here in Venice Beach, California, where it's sunny and beautiful. I'm gonna play some music that reflects that energy. Sit back, baby, and enjoy the ride. I will be your maestro. Everybody get up. Hydroplanes took a big twist, slung off the road and through the ditch. You see the mini car pass, but a beauty stop up. Miami lucky might tie and a pop. Slid through the time and through the yard. Back into the ditch and I get it really hard. I was on the way. See me come and I kind of swirly swirl. This that, swirly swirly, the hurricane coming. This that, swirly swirly, the hurricane here. This that, swirly swirly, the hurricane, my hurricane is here. Hey, man, board up the windows and board up the door. When I have a big ass to the pouring rain, ring me that's a rat on the stage and I get to the drunk. Give me close, give me put the down with a strong wind blow. Well, it can't be stopped after review. Cut it out, shot from me rescue. Safety pull me out of the ditch and out of the twisties. Twist that, silly, you really got me. Twist that, really silly, you really see ya. Twist that, Twist that, silly, the hurricane, my hurricane is here. Hurricane is here, 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 hurricane is here. Holy mama, come on. Mario. twisted, twisted. Swirly, swirly. Twisted, twisted. Mama, the hurricane is here. Hurricane is here. Hurricane is here. Hurricane is here. And Mama say the hurricane is here. Hurricane is here. Hurricane is here. I can't just go like that, Mama. I got to heat it.
Check that out, folks.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's exciting. That was just a small taste of just how funky, and I guess that was more of a calypso Zach Deputy song, as he explained, that's just not reggae. He loves reggae, as do I, but I do love the calypso. It reminds me of Paul Simon.
Yeah.
That's sort of, I like how we're both just doing this. This is the calypso move.
I guess so.
Anyway, so we're gonna play a game. We played this game on the show before, but since it's Valentine's Day, we decided that I would test our compatibility. This is a newlywed game, and it depends on who you compare it to. We are wedded fairly recently.
Just because we've been dating for 8 years and known each other for 10 does not mean we don't know each other. Only because we've been married.
Doesn't
for
mean
2.
we do either. So
It
let's get this game started. This game is called Best Friends Forever. I think the debut of this show was with Space Monkey Mafia dudes.
I think so too.
And that was a really fun show.
It was fun.
Hmm?
We'll just stay over here for the gameplay.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can see us both anyway. So, I guess the first question, I have this fun little list, is who is Angela? You answer this question for yourself. I'll answer for you. Who is your embarrassing crush?
Oh. Okay.
Fictional or real?
Okay. I know who I want to say, and I don't think you're going to get it because I don't know what his name is in the movie.
Is that a hint?
Yeah.
What his name is in the movie?
It's a movie character.
I get it.
Okay.
I was just going to I'll put what I was thinking, because you do know this person's name, or this character's name, but maybe I'm excited to see what you say. All right, got it? Your embarrassing crush.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay. How is it that long?
It's because I don't know his name. That's how.
All right, so I'm not going to get this right, but I said your embarrassing crush is Snape.
Oh, that's not embarrassing at all.
It's a little embarrassing.
Okay, you can't read it, but the elf teenager from the movie The Santa Claus, he's Jewish and has long curly hair and a big nose, and he's an elf with elf ears. And he was my first crush ever.
And still the most embarrassing?
And still the most embarrassing. Santa Claus and Santa Claus 2.
Ooh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the tall boy elf, not the little
Yes.
elf, but the older elf.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
I don't know what else he's been in.
Even Will Ferrell.
It's
No.
not Laurel.
That's the elf.
Not that elf. All right.
My sister Maria knows what's up.
All right, now this is for both of us.
Okay.
Who is the tidiest
Oh.
Between the two of you.
between the two of us? Kind of a hard thing because neither one of us are tidy. I'm going to go ahead and say...
Okay, ready?
Ready? I say it's me.
I said it was me. Question.
So neither of us are tidy, everyone.
I have OCD though, so that's weird.
Cale Condra's embarrassing crush is Taylor Swift.
Uh-huh.
That's not embarrassing. All right. So we both think we're tidy, so we must not be. Who is the best cook?
Oh, definitely not me.
I definitely said me. Yeah, it's.
Joe.
I was a cook professionally for some years. That's how I made the money.
I make a good crock pot and desserts.
Yeah, you're not a bad cook.
Desserts
by
I
any
can
means.
slay.
But I feel like
Yeah.
that just the working in a professional kitchen.
Mm-hmm. It takes me like a half hour to chop things. That should take 5
All right,
minutes.
now this will be answering for me. I'm gonna answer for myself. You answer for me.
Okay.
Which Disney character am I most like?
Oh. I hope you don't get mad at my answer.
Better not be Iago.
Wasn't even thinking of that Disney.
I don't even know Disney character I'm most like. I'm gonna say, even though it's not true, it's funny. All right, I said Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat from Aristocats.
Oh, babe, we're sucking at this. I wrote Simba or Prince Charming because it's Valentine's Day.
You put Prince Charming. I'm not blonde. I'm not tall.
But it's Valentine's Day.
Thomas O'Malley is hip.
You're
he can sing. He's got a band.
You're my Prince Charming.
Well, thank you. But Simba's kind of emo.
I know, so are you.
I'm not emo.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know.
Emos never admit that they're emo, babe.
Let's take a poll. Do you guys think I'm emo?
And he's playful. He's emo and playful. And he sings well.
He sings well.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say Iago the parrot
No,
because of my nose.
no.
And
You're
Simba
not
was
emo,
played
you're
by
Jomo.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah. JTT.
Another hottie from my childhood
He was my favorite.
with long hair.
All right.
And Jonathan Brandis.
There's that weird 90s time when like that.
Okay, so
Like
right now
wild.
we're just sucking at this newlywed game.
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, we could go to easy ones. Like,
No, just keep going. Just go down the line.
I'm not straight down.
I guess so, yeah.
All right. What is the first movie we saw together?
Oh, crap. Do you even remember?
Do I even remember? No.
That was so long ago.
We go to a lot of movies,
I
folks.
know. Okay, let's put a guess. I'm going to put a guess. Oh, I think I got it. And I think I know the real answer.
All right.
Okay. Think of your favorites.
Guardians?
No, that didn't even exist when we first started dating.
I know. That's like one of my favorite movies.
No, it's not. Think harder about your favorite movie.
Star Trek?
It starts with an S.
Star Wars?
Just write something because it's not going to be right.
All right. Okay. What did you put?
Snatch.
Snatch? Oh, like I wasn't even thinking like outside of the theaters.
Yeah.
I was thinking in theaters.
Oh, I didn't even think about that possibility. We usually Netflix and chill, so.
Like literally.
Like literally.
End of a hard day, get on the old couch. All right. What would be? Oh, what is it? What is our favorite movie? Let's say your favorite movie.
You don't know the answer to this one, I don't think.
I don't.
John should know my favorite movie.
I do.
John, what's Crystal's favorite movie?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Nope.
So I'm gonna say
You're wrong.
Angela's favorite movie. Fine.
Okay, what'd you put?
I just put Lord of the Rings.
Oh, nope, you are wrong. It is Waking Life.
Waking Life. That's really pretentious of you.
It was my yearbook.
It's a good movie.
My high school yearbook quote was from that movie.
Nice. I quoted myself.
Well, that is also pretentious, Joseph.
It is. And emo, I guess.
And emo.
Do we get any votes on whether or not I'm emo?
Nope.
Emo equals emotional. Olivia would have said Aladdin.
I know.
And that's like how hipsters would never admit to being a hipster. Well, I'm definitely not a hipster.
And emo means emotional. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Olivia was gonna say Aladdin because of the subliminal message.
Yeah,
of the
because-
words.
All
It's
right.
like to throw apples at people to hurt them. What? Let's see. What would be my last meal?
Okay.
It's a good question.
It is.
Like if you got to choose your last meal, or like what was the last meal you?
What
had?
would be my last meal if I got to pick?
Okay.
Like if I had a death sentence.
Because
I'm a murderer.
We all eat the same food.
I'm a murderer in this scenario. I get one more meal. Falsely accused. Alleged murderer.
All right.
The last meal would be... It doesn't really go together.
Mine could.
Okay, what did you say?
Steak and or sushi.
Oh, I put sushi. I did, because I fucking love it. And mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh yeah, that
Which
too.
does not go together
No.
at all, but I love those
But
things.
steak and sushi is like surf and turf, and that does go together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Steak and sushi. It's more like
Olivia says pussy.
That's my last meal.
Oh, I get it. Oh, hey, Joby. All right. Who has the worst handwriting? 1, 2, 3.
Joe.
Me. All right. What celebrity couple are we most like?
Oh God. Okay, can it be from a TV show?
It can.
I can't remember their name.
I can't remember her name.
I do think. Oh, God damn it.
Who is it?
Marshall and Lily.
Marshall and Lily. I was gonna go with Andy and can't remember her name right now from Parks and Rec.
Oh, we're more of a Marshall and Lily than we are them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
But those are still great answers. We just weren't the same.
Amber Brimmer on here says, "What's your favorite stoner movie?"
Oh.
Stoner movie?
You showed me mine.
I did.
Mhm. Think.
Well, whose favorite are we talking about? Yours?
Oh, I don't know.
Both of you.
I have.
Yeah, but we have to like see if we find the right
I
same
have
answer.
like 3 favorite stoner movies.
Favorite
Okay,
stoner
well, what's
movie.
yours, Joe?
What's my? Okay.
Oh, okay.
What's
All right.
Joe's favorite stoner movie?
I don't know if I consider this a stoner movie, but it is because it's in that sort of like genre.
What's the one called where he's like, all right, all right, all right?
Oh, that's Dazed and Confused.
Okay, that's my answer.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my first stoner movie. I'd say I don't know if it's a stoner movie, but Walk Hard.
Oh.
It's like the same people who make all those stoner
Right.
movies,
Well,
but like it doesn't involve. They do smoke pot.
Mine are Dazed and Confused and Almost Famous and Empire Records.
Empire Records. That's a good one.
These are all good movies.
It's Rex Manning Day. It's
Who
not.
glued
It's
these quarters to the floor?
Rex Manning Day
I
already.
don't feel the need to
happened.
explain my art to you, Warren.
I love that quote.
All right. We're gonna do this
Oh,
for.
hi, Tessie.
Huh?
Tessie's watching.
Oh, Tessie's watching. Hi, Tessie. Pineapple Express, Amber Brimmeyer. That's a good one.
That is
Yeah.
classic.
That's like an action adventure stoner movie. If Angela or I think we're gonna have the same answer, could throw a themed party,
Oh,
if that ever happened, what would it be?
the theme. What would the theme be?
Yeah, if we could. Not that we don't.
Well, I'm gonna put 2 answers there because one's an obvious one.
I think the obvious one is what I'm going with.
All right, the obvious one is
Space.
the Final Frontier, and or Lord of the Rings themes because that's what our wedding was.
Yep.
We threw that party also, and it was epic.
Anybody have any questions? We will wait the 30 seconds. Do you actually have a question? No, she does not.
Me? No. All right, are we done with questions?
I'll do one more, and then we'll go to this next video, and then we'll go to Hawaii recap and
Yeah.
talk about the lineup.
I feel like this game isn't as fun when we're wrong all the time.
It's all right, babe. Just because we don't know anything doesn't mean we don't love each other.
That's true.
Um,
Is our love left in outer space?
what?
Never mind.
All right, for all the... Okay, what celebrity would we want to be stuck on a desert island with?
It better be a female.
Okay, let's just both say what we both, not individually, but who would we want to be there stuck with us the most? Who do you think we'd agree on?
I don't don't know.
I know who I would want.
Really?
Yep. Because she's smart
Keep going.
and pretty and famous.
That doesn't help me at all.
She's in Star Wars. But not the old Star Wars or the new Star Wars, the middle Star Wars.
I think I know who you're talking about, and I also agree with this answer.
I don't know if we even agree.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Natalie
Portman.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She's got like degrees on degrees.
Mm-hmm. That Harvard degree, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if it was Ivy League of some kind. We can't read your handwriting.
All right. Well, I'm
Anyway,
over
but,
it.
yeah, we're about to go. We are best friends forever, even though. Is anybody asking questions?
No.
Isabel.
What's your question, Isabel?
So at the Kid Family Festival, will me and Daddy and our family get to come?
No. It was just a question, honey. You guys are planning another festival.
Oh.
It's a nice notebook. Anyway,
Thanks. Crystal got it for me, I think.
oh,
No,
cool.
Or Carlin.
Carlin
got
did.
it for me.
Shout out to Carlin. Anyway, so we're going to move on to our second video and last video of today, or not, the last music video, highlighting Cas Haley, who is another new member of the Galactic Get Down team. Cas has played at Harmony Park for years. Last time I saw him, I think we were skiing at Snowball.
Oh.
You weren't there.
I was.
But yeah, that's the last time I saw Cas Haley. But you know, he made his. I was talking to John today about he made his claim to fame on America's Got Talent for playing "Walking on the Moon," and we also saw Zach Deputy covers "Walking on the Moon." So I'm gonna get a hold of them and see if we can all walk on the moon.
Can we?
At Galactic Get Down because it's the
For
moon.
the moon landing?
The moon landing. Anyway, we're just spitballing here. But this Cas Haley video. What I don't even know what song it is. You know what it's called?
I'm Free.
I'm Free. The song is called "I'm Free." It features Sam Ravenna on bass and Ben Teeters on drums, and we're not sure who this keyboard player is. So if you do know, tell us.
Comment down below.
Still playing the Sat Song, isn't he?
Ben?
Yes.
Might be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I'll see him in April. But anyway, this is Cas Haley playing "I'm Free."
This one's called "I'm Free." Always isn't that rather more? Well, you can never gonna make that choice. Sing this song with a different with for different boys. Oh, different boys. Yeah, different boys. I don't ever know where we gonna go, but I know someday I'm free. Oh,
Well, aloha, we're back. And I wanted to say this, since I just got back from Hawaii, I want to say thank you again, mahalo, one last time for voting Smokin Joe into Flow Fest. It was an amazing time. We've gathered a few pictures that Angela has gathered, and I also have some videos from the end of our stay. There's lots of stuff on my Facebook, her Facebook.
Olivia's
Facebook.
Bridget's.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not friends with those people, you can't see them.
Fun fact, we saw Sam from that video just now out at Flow Fest.
Yep,
in
Sam
Hawaii.
Ravenna, the bass player in that video, was playing with Reed, and he was playing with Paul Isaac, and all sorts of really cool people out there. So let's just get going on these pictures. Let's see, this is us in the set. They had an awesome backdrop. We played on Saturday morning, and then Olivia Quintanilla, of course, the woo getter. She is the queen of woos.
Woo!
Yep. Look, she just got two. She's not even here. She's not even here. Like, what I got to pay for woos like that. And then Ned, my main man Ned, from Dead Larry and Smokin Joe.
Wiki Bicky.
He came out with Bridget. Bridget helped me and Ned and everybody coordinate all our, at least me coordinate my flights and where we were going to stay in the Airbnb. It was super helpful. There's me in the middle wearing a tank top, which, is about as close as I get to not wearing a shirt in Hawaii. But I think tank top's my new thing. I really liked it. I got it from Shake and Paint at Hotel Minnesota, and I was like, when am I ever going to wear this? Oh, yeah, Hawaii. So I made sure to wear it during my set.
And it looks great on you. Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wear tank tops from now on.
Go buy some from Brandon, you guys. Shake and Paint.
And then on the far side, we have Chuck, and Chuck plays mandolin with Useful Jenkins, so you might know Chuck.
Or his chin.
Yeah. He had a goatee, so it looked like his chin was normal size. It was weird, but he had less hair and more chin. I have more hair, less chin, personally. See, it's a little... Anyway, but Chuck flew... He lives in Kauai now, so anytime Useful Jenkins tours, he has to fly from Hawaii. But he lives in Kauai, and he hopped islands to come and hang out with him and Tess. Him and Tessie came and flew over, and he played the set with me at Flow Fest, and we had a really good time catching up, and we got a good tour of Hawaii from Grandma, who is pictured later. And this is a good Minnesota crew right here.
Frozen Tundra crew.
The Tundra crew. Because when we left for Hawaii, the night before we left, it was negative 50 degrees with the wind chill, negative 30. Then when we landed in Hawaii finally, it was 80 degrees, so that it was 130 degree.
And people, when we got off the plane, were like, "Sorry about the terrible weather. It's cold." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
It's 130 degrees warmer.
130 degrees warmer. So through 35 more degrees, and that's the boiling point of water. So like 160. If it's gonna be like a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wild.
So.
They were antifreezing the wings of the plane.
Oh yeah, they gotta defreeze. They gotta take the ice off the plane, But yeah, so it was a crazy thing. Not this guitar. I brought my old guitar. My guitar. I'm getting it back into shape. It got a little wonky with the humidity and all that. But we did lots of stuff. And then one thing, I see John getting the photo ready right now. One thing that I did that I got a great reaction on the internet was we ate poke, and I got the octopus. So that's me. That's my bite of tentacle. Thank you, babe. The tentacle bite, and it was a little chewy, but the flavor was
confused with the other. Not eating those.
There's no S in this tentacle.
Yeah, so the poke and like all the fresh, it's obviously an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, so all the seafood was amazing. The poke was amazing.
Well, I had amazing poke. It may or may not have given Olivia food poisoning.
I don't think it was the poke though.
I don't know.
Well, Olivia did get sick, but we're not there yet. But that was. There we are. Look. This was our first stop looking at the ocean, I think. 'Cause
And
we were
our first Hawaiian smoke. That's what we're passing in that photo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying?
That was the first time we smoked in Hawaii.
Yeah, it was nice. I'm wearing Tim. You can't see in the picture, but I'm wearing Tim's water shoes.
Thanks, Tim Kingstrom.
Let's see what else we got. Picture-wise. No, that's what we're looking at. From and just being. Oh, hi, Justin Torres.
Justin Torres, cluster pluck.
He's tuning in from Columbia, Illinois.
Oh.
Yeah, the Hawaii trip was amazing. You know what I mean? It was like a vacation because it was super expensive, but it was also a really good opportunity to make some music and meet a lot of really influential musicians in Hawaii. Got to spend some time with Chris Berry after the festival, which was really nice. What else we got? This is an odd picture, but this is Grandma's house. I don't know if you know, Grandma's the man. His name's James, really, in real life, but we all call him Grandma. And he and his lovely wife, Abby, have a bus that they've turned into a tiny house, and they live off the grid, all solar power, and, they go and they haul their water in, and they, farm the land with all the papayas, and he had all these amazing fruits. I'm obsessed with passion fruit now, which in Hawaii they call lilikoi, which is super awesome.
I thought it was a good representation of Hawaii in that picture. We got the mobile home, the tiny home, and the surfboard.
Tiny house, surfboard, and ukulele.
The guitar. Oh, ukulele. There we go.
Yeah, ukulele, as they say in Hawaii. And we were in a pretty rural part of Hawaii. I mean, it wasn't like Honolulu. Like Honolulu is a city like 1 million people. There's a lot of farmers. There was a lot of kind of small town vibes. So I mean, it was great. These pics aren't making me feel any warmer. Sorry, awesome Jen. I just thought y'all like to know what you voted for. It happened. And there we go. There's the picture. So up here you got me, Olivia, Chuck, and is Tessie at the top there? Is she not in it?
That's me.
No, I know, but that's a flower.
A flower.
But anyway, that's Grandma. We were at the nude beach. This is the only picture we got of the nude beach, and Grandma was the only one to get nude, but Angela covered it up a little sensor beam
savage.
There. So maybe we're a little shy Minnesotans in Hawaii. But it was, people were like, "Did you visit the beach?" I'm like, there are no pictures. I'm like, well, the only beach I went to was a nude beach, and I just thought it'd be a little creepy if I was just like, "Ooh, look at this, look at this beach."
Photography was not encouraged.
Not encouraged.
It's a safety respect thing. There were surprisingly a lot of children and families on this beach.
Yeah.
All naked?
Not everybody was naked.
Not everybody.
It was just kind of naked if you wanna. It wasn't like you have to be naked.
It's easier to wear clothes at a nude beach than to go nude at a clothing beach.
Very true. Easier to be clothed at a nude beach. And hey, maybe if Angela and I are by ourselves, but I was with Chuck,
we were
and Tessie.
with our friends.
I don't know. We're not that level of friends. It's like a different. I don't know.
We would have been adventurous on our own, though.
Huh?
We would have been adventurous on our own, though.
And then this is us just looking out at the ocean. That's just one of those views that had a nice little pull off. We saw a Hawaiian family just out there with their grill set up, and they were just fishing. And if they caught a fish, they just gut it right there and just throw it right on the grill. It was just really cool to see. I'm from Iowa, and people always rent out those gazebos at state parks, and we had grill out there. But I think this would be a lot cooler. What else you got, Angela? Hawaii stories?
I don't know. It depends on the pictures.
Look, there's us. Hold on, let me.
Oh wait.
I'm wearing the tank top in that.
I'm not wearing a wig in that.
Ooh, the lava. Unfortunately, as some of you know, Chris Berry, who puts on Flow Fest, a lot of his land got eaten up by the lava flow that started. There were 18 different fissures that were exposed and started pumping out lava.
What did that feel like? That was what I wanted to ask about that. Was it hard?
It was so hard. It was so dense.
There's two different types
really
of lava.
Sharp.
There's the old lava, which is smooth to the touch, and then this is called what we were just looking at, which means it's sharp. So
it was so sharp and it was so heavy. You can see me. Ooh, yeah, this is a good picture to explain that. You can see me on top of it. When I was up there holding this lava, everyone's like, "Joe, what are you doing?" If you fall down, you'll get millions of little razor cuts from all this lava.
Blast shards. And so when he was done holding this rock, he threw it, and it was like breaking glass. Like it had a big clunk.
Yeah, it made like a shattery sound. It was like really heavy, like like lead would be kind of, and it was really insane. It was just this part of the road where the lava had just gone completely over it, and you saw a picnic bench like sticking out of it.
I should have
that
grabbed
wasn't
that
burnt
photo,
up.
Weird.
But it was crazy, and Chris Berry's land was right on this, and because they know this is an active volcano, they know no one sells insurance for any of this land. Like the land's pretty cheap out there, so but yeah, like you never know which way the lava's gonna flow. It was a really emotional time for Grandma James out there, actually, because they had so many memories, and he had like booked festivals at Harmony Park, like in this part that is now covered up by lava, some of his favorite parts of the world. But we also went to the newest beach in the world because of this lava flow, like because the lava had washed up and made a new coast. This beach was technically the newest beach in the world, and that was really cool. Black sand.
It was cool.
Beach.
So apparently these volcanoes they take, but they also give new formations to the land, which was really neat. There were new hot springs and new beaches. And
So with the Black Sands beach, was the black sand like sand?
It was like sand,
Or
yeah.
was it more rocky and...
No, it was
like
just like sand.
But it was black because it was lava. Like lava sand.
Okay.
Yeah, the blackness comes from just all the lava rocks. And then here is the international port of the not international, intergalactic port of the sovereign nation of Hawaii, which there's a part of the big island that there's like the king of Hawaii, this like self-proclaimed sovereign nation of Hawaii. It's not recognized by like the government, but it's recognized by all the locals, all the local law enforcement. It's like this is a separate entity. Like this is no longer the United States, and they have built a big rock circle and this like big welcoming to aliens, which we thought was really cool. Just like aliens, we're gonna land in Hawaii, land right here.
And apparently there's a lot of underground, underwater UFO activity that shoots up from the ocean, according to eyewitness accounts and claims.
Yeah, and that was really cool. I guess, we're kind of we're running out of time, so if we want to talk about the lineup at all.
Well, the photos just got to keep going.
Yeah.
We're fine with.
Yeah, we are fine, and the photos are like halfway over.
Okay, okay. We can just finish Hawaii. We don't have to talk about the lineup today.
We can talk about the lineup too. We're not on a hard 9 stop or anything.
So you and I have to deal with, folks. She's very accommodating and nice to me. But this is
I think if people are enjoying it, just keep going.
Yeah, this is the what does it say? I can't read it, but it's like welcome star visitors or something on that piece of art. It's like a pottery.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get to see it really. We were there for not very long. You and Ned and Bridget got to go back.
Oh yeah, I went back with Ned and Bridget. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, I learned a lot of words. Ooh, the banyan tree, right? Banyan tree.
Oh,
These are banyan trees. Amazing. They're like wook dread trees, and they are one of my new favorite trees. They're easy to climb, which I love climbing trees. I hate getting down from trees.
Yeah, and the wood's it was really hard wood too. The banyan wood is like super hard wood. So like even the smallest little branch, like you could totally grab onto and climb. Like,
or
I
vine.
thought that was
yeah.
really cool.
We have a fun photo later sitting in this tree.
Oh. Yeah, and this was by the Rainbow State Park. Where is that?
That's Patrick's.
Patrick Miller was a wonderful tour guide. Grandma was one tour guide. And Patrick Miller, Sufu crew from Sioux Falls, hangs out with the Lunar Funk Theory family, and he spent the last 3 years. He moved to Hawaii. His uncle and his father and him spent the 3 years taking pure jungle and turning it into this.
So they had to plow everything that you're looking at, and Patrick spent years building up this garden and the layout of the land and building the house, and they're building a guest house Airbnb spot. They all really did a lot. I remember seeing photos of his land before.
That's a pineapple.
Yep, that's a pineapple on his property.
Yeah. Well, that's a pineapple plant. There's no pineapple. There's like a tiny little pineapple.
Gotcha. There's a baby pineapple.
That I'm taking a picture of. Oh, there we are on the banyan tree.
Oh, yeah. So some of these were out of order, I guess. But I did number them.
Hey, it's all right.
It is fine.
I mean, order schmorter. But yeah, so that's like a big branch in the banyan tree. We all climbed it. But that's the crew. That's the, the Minnesota to Hawaii crew. There are lots of Minnesotans that we met out there. But that was that was our jolly group. Me, Angela, Ned, Bridget, and Olivia Quintanilla, who is chatting right here, right now. And Ashley Sweetness Voss is watching. I'm sure she's seen a lot of cool stuff. This is Rainbow Falls. We went when it was a little rainy. The locals often apologize about the weather while we were there. They're like, it's 72, and I know it's raining. It's pretty cold. Pretty cold, I know. We're just like, what?
Somebody had the air conditioning on. And the door.
There's no air conditioning.
There is no...
Absolutely none. It doesn't get above 90 degrees there,
There's air conditioning in cars and in stores, but not in houses.
Yeah, I got so used to it. Like, we went into, like, one restaurant with... went to one restaurant with air conditioning. I'm like, it is cold in here. What's happening? My hair loved it. My hair is still kind of feeling pretty good from Hawaii, but man, my hair just loved that humidity and moisture. It was amazing. I think I would go back just to get my hair back to that way. But Rainbow Falls was amazing. We went past the point you're not supposed to go, and then climbed all around.
Rebels.
Ooh, we're so rebellious.
I don't know what we're
I think that's Rainbow Falls too.
No, it's you guys probably there.
Oh yeah, the waterfall behind us.
That's the umbrella that I never gave back to Patrick, and I left it in the...
Sorry, Patrick.
In the car.
There we go.
It was on its way out. It was... Oh, I love you too, Sweetness. But there's us. We're my kind country gear. At Rainbow Falls. You know, there were like 3 waterfalls to choose from in like 14 miles, so we just went to this one, but that's like Hawaii for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's me walking around the point of no return you weren't supposed to go to. So that was next to the waterfall.
Yeah, Bridget fell down like on her way out to that, and she never like went past. It was fun.
Yeah. It probably wasn't safe for us to be
Definitely not
there.
safe. It was very slippery.
It was really wet. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh, this was a Japanese garden in the middle of, I want to say, Pahoa.
It was right outside the Poke Stop.
Oh, no, it was right outside Hilo. The Poke?
Yeah, the Poke Stop.
Oh, right,
Poke
yeah.
Stop.
So, and then in, it's like a sister city thing. So, like, in this certain city in Japan, they have, like, a Hawaiian garden. So, they have a Japanese garden in Hawaii and a Hawaiian garden in Japan. These, like, sister cities. So, we walked around this, like, awesome ponds and cool bridges, and you can see there's like really sweet trees. I think there's that picture of that really big tree. I made it my cover photo for like 10 minutes. I can't remember what kind of tree that is. I assume it's Japanese. Oh, there's me and Olivia looking all hard on the bridge.
What? I tried to get them to do Minnesota or Midwest gang sign, but
I'm not one for gang signs.
Midwest.
There's the tree.
Ah, yes, the tree.
This is a great tree.
I think we all took a photo of that tree because it was just so beautiful.
It was awe-inspiring. I mean, look at it. It's like from a movie.
Yeah.
You know, it was in the jungle. It was a different climate. There were all these trees that I've only seen in movies and like cartoons. Those trees,
This one was very photogenic.
Somehow I feel like that tree's probably been in a movie before, too.
I mean,
look at those branches, dude. It's just beautiful. I love trees so much.
What is that?
Oh, it's me hugging a palm tree because I love trees so much.
Angela hugging trees since 2000.
Hugging trees, dancing with trees.
I've always been a tree hugger. I'm sorry. My mom can attest to that if she's still in the comments. I don't know.
Still in the comments. My mom lives in the comments.
Hi, Mom. Oh, that's a turtle.
Oh yeah, we saw one sea turtle. There was lots of places where there, sometimes there's tons of sea turtles. We didn't make it to like a big sea turtle party, but we did see one.
We went.
One sea turtle.
We also saw whales at the beach. We can't take photos at the Black Sand Beach.
Yeah, Grandma was a whale whisperer. He's like, we'll go to the beach and I'll call a whale for you. I'm like, okay, dude. And we go to the beach and we're there for like 10 minutes and like, we see the puff come up and everyone's like,
and then it happened like 3 more times. And
it was cool. I saw the tail. It was from really far away, but
it was also prime season to see these turtles. So we were very fortunate to have seen a whale and a turtle.
So a whale and a sea turtle.
They call turtles something Hona. I think they call them Honas, not turters.
Yeah. I'm already forgetting the Hawaiian languages, but
we were just getting the hang of the Hawaiian language, and then we left.
That's vacation, right? You're just starting to get the hang of it.
Oh, this is pineapple time. You can't see my pineapple drink. But...
Oh, yeah. This was Angela's last. This is right before they got on the plane. And, she decided to have a
back when my septum ring was still in my nose. It fell out recently.
It's like yesterday.
Yeah. I'll have to re-pierce it for a 3rd time.
But the pineapple, drinks in a pineapple. You're in Hawaii. What do you do?
I had to get my basic bitch drink.
And instead of squirrels, speaking of animals, instead of squirrels, there are mongoose everywhere. So it's like little ferrets running around.
Kahana.
Mongooses.
Plural.
And Honu. Honu is
Honu.
turtle.
There you go.
Thanks, Sweetness.
Yep. Sweetness was also in Hawaii.
So I think this is the last photo with Olivia and I in it, and then there's more Joe pictures after this. Like
I just have videos of the sweet resort we got to stay in, and I'm gonna be done with Hawaii stuff. Oh, I threw in a picture in the drop.
I saved the best photos for last. There's like 6 more after this.
You just said this was the last one.
The last one with Olivia and I, because it was our last night.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I guess you don't have to show them the best.
No, we'll look at the best ones.
Oh, people are enjoying it.
Oh, that's the sunrise I was chasing. I woke up at 6 in the morning to chase the sunrise. I made a big post about it because it was going to be my last sunrise in Hawaii. It ended up not being my last sunrise in Hawaii, but I just woke up at 6:30 and started driving to go get it. But I had not really contacted Angela since she got her concussion, so I got a call right as I got back into service, or I called her right as I got back into service, and I got a ticket for talking on my phone.
It's a whole big thing. It's whatever now.
I mean, you know, just don't talk on your phone when you're driving.
Yeah.
It's a good call, even if your wife has a concussion.
Anyways, so this is more of that solver and alien spot from when Joe went back to
Yeah, and just native Hawaiian art. There's a lot of native Hawaiian art, you know, dress and characters from the sovereign nation of Hawaii. Ah, yes. The lava tree, also known as it looks like a big penis.
I was just gonna say, it looks like Ned is giggling at a penis.
Or a butt plug.
There's a lava tree state park, and what happens is the lava, like when the lava will come up and it'll like wrap itself around the tree, and then it'll harden as it goes down, and then the lava will kind of turn into the earth like it does in Hawaii, but the tree stays all encased in the lava. But the first thing you see when you walk in is
petrified.
Kinda, and like. The first thing you see when you walk in this place is this lava tree that looks just like a dick and balls. Like
there were other photos I didn't grab that had multiple dick structures of lava trees. Yep.
I was obsessed with this tree. I wanted to make it into a poster. I just really like the.
It has cool little spindly.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of tree it is, or
I bet Patrick Miller knows.
He's not watching.
No, he's not, but he is a horticulturist and an arborist or whatever he does. He knows trees.
It's a cool little structure in the lava tree state park. It was very cool. Got some photo ops there.
Looks very zen.
That is the pool at the resort, which I have a little video of later. But what had happened was we flew from Hilo to Honolulu like we were supposed to, but our pilot from Honolulu to Portland got sick, so the entire plane that was supposed to go to Portland got put up at the nicest resort on Oahu, the Four Seasons Resort.
Like where people probably get married.
People of my pay grade are not supposed to see this place. Like this is just amazing. There's like the adults only pool, and it like ran off the side.
And the
there were palm
first thing
trees.
they did when he got off the plane, I didn't get laid at all coming off the plane in Hawaii. I was so
No, it was
upset.
off the bus right before we walked into the hotel.
Whatever. He sends me a Snapchat, and he finally got laid wearing a flower necklace, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous right now.
And they said aloha, put it on.
Ugh.
That was great. Oh, and this is just, I really like this picture.
This is the last photo.
That's an amazing picture.
Yeah, so that was flying out of Honolulu when we finally did leave. I have a whole video of the takeoff. Maybe I'll bring up later, but I really liked that because I mean it was just like nature on one side, this like beauty. You know, it's kind of like God and man sort of.
That's
the idea.
the last photo I chose to feature. So now it's just your videos.
Oh yeah, now I got these videos, right? Okay.
Oh
so
my
this is the
goodness
room.
gracious
It's like thousands of dollars
me.
in this room.
Big
this
TV,
resort.
two
Yeah.
big TVs.
I got two. That's my room. I had my own
This
room.
is my
and
crash
Bridget had
pad.
another room. It was connected by the patio. Bridget has a word for the patio, but it was super cool. We can just keep these videos going. I'll just talk about it. I don't know which one is next.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Big TV, two big TVs.
Probably did. But
This
look at
is
it.
my crash pad.
Look at it. Or no, that's a little different. But look at that room. It was just amazing. And they like came in and they like had turn down service, like make the couch into a bed for me. And there's the view from the deck.
Definitely a rich Hawaii.
We have our own porch.
It was
Goes ar-
absolutely insane. You know, I met a woman in the hot tub that hadn't. she was
Everybody
probably
fucking left 'cause
"Ooh,
they're
I
nerds."
ran so hard. This man-made lagoon, like, you know, they have them all
Fucking
around
nerds.
these resorts, and I was like, there's Ben
There's
and Bridget,
Lays.
and I was just running on the beach of this man-made lagoon, just like it was so nice, and it was just, I don't know, I couldn't.
It had started raining when they got there, I think, and everybody ran inside.
There's Koi. This is like the most replayed snap I've had in a really long time.
Yeah, I loved that snap because they were like blub blub blub
They were
blub blub
blub,
blub
blub,
blub
blub,
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 and they
blub.
looked like Pokemon, and they were so cute. It made me really happy, especially since I was so
Lanai,
salty.
yeah,
from
there it
seeing
is.
that blade.
Sweetness is the lanai. Does that mean the deck patio? That's what lanai is. 'Cause I think that's what Bridget was saying. Sweetness is you're being very helpful.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we appreciate your comments.
Yeah.
Informative, funny, or otherwise.
Is that all my videos?
Was that all the
That's
videos?
it.
All right,
Let's
lineup
talk about
time.
the lineup real
Talk about the lineup.
Lineup.
Anybody who's still tuned in, if you have any questions, comments about the lineup, we have Zach Deputy. We got that one guy coming back for sure. This is, you know, his third time in a row. I mean, he's kind of just become this like nerdy space themed, you know, cornerstone of our festival. So we got Zach Deputy. We got that one guy. We got Cas Haley, you know, kind of representing the medicine music aspect of our scene. We got Heatbox.
Cas Haley reached out to us.
Cas Haley reached out to
be
us.
part of the Get Down.
So just goes to show, you know, sometimes things work out. And Heatbox, as you guys know, have seen on this show and all the shows in the Midwest, Heatbox is one of the biggest nerds, one of the biggest, fans of technology in our scene. And I'm just so excited to incorporate him into our space festival. I have no idea if he plans anything special. We got Frogleg returning again. And Smokin Joe has some big stuff coming at Galactic Get Down as well. You know, we're going to have the real full band. I have a lot of stuff that's in store for this year, and I'm really hoping that the Galactic Get Down will be kind of the culmination of all those things that are happening. Reed Grimm, good friend of mine, he was also at FlowFest. He will be coming down. Let's see, Space Monkey Mafia, of course. Mae Simpson, got Big Zach, and instead of just hosting, Big Zach is going to have a hip-hop showcase featuring, like I said previously in the episode, Flow State, Lifted Minds, Goop City. So we're going to incorporate hip-hop a lot more in this festival. There's a lot more funk, man. We got Gin Strings and Space Monster. Also, returning years after years after year after year. You know, I saw somebody that said, you know, where's Space Monster? They're right there. They're playing. Don't worry. We'll all be there. Porky's Groove Machine is they're new to Minneapolis. They're from Wisconsin, but they always dress in costume. They all have their own characters. There's like a hot dog. There's Red Power Ranger. There's like a squid head. I'm still learning about Porky's Groove Machine, but they play funky ass music and they wear silly costumes. So of course they're going to be at the Galactic.
We highly encourage costumes.
Crystal and I went and saw Porky's Groove Machine at 7th Street Entry, and
It was an amazing show.
Walls and ceilings were like dripping with sweat almost.
Yep.
Because everybody was just partying
Yeah.
all night long. They can move a crowd.
Good.
Prepare for a good time.
Well, if you're going to be a self-proclaimed groove machine.
They are a groove machine.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Oh, Olivia was love that one guy, Heatbox. We got Amber, awesome. Chuck Hughes is it. Olivia went to college with Porky's Groove Machine.
Oh, cool. We'll keep reading more.
She was in
I know.
jazz theory with half of them. Hold on, the little thing's blocking. I'm gonna try to read in order. Will you move the second window down? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going.
All right, there we go. Earth to Clark is new friends of mine, but they're really tearing up the scene. Earth to Clark and Spare Change Trio are both work with a manager, booking agent named Beth Kelly and Joe, who put on Vibe High Music Festival, who some of you might have known. Their first year was last year, but we definitely want to bring them into the fold. You know, I love their music, love what I have to say. String Dingers, making sure we still have some bluegrass for you, even though we're getting a little funkier, a little bit weirder, a little bit nerdier this year with a little less bluegrass. We still have bluegrass, so don't worry. And Splimit, who has just been amazing. We played with Splimit, Dead Larry, Space Monkey Mafia, and Splimit at the 7th Street Entry recently. And Tim Lopez played with Splimit specifically, and those guys have been not only the most helpful, but they're just fucking.
It was a raging weird crazy.
They're great. That was it was the first mosh pit we've had at a Dead Larry show in a long time, and I think that's because
that was a revelation. That night I realized that there should be way more mosh pits at Dead Larry shows because it was so fun.
It was great. It was good.
And it was pretty friendly mosh pit. Undercover.
Honestly, recently I've really been having a lot of good times at 7th Street Entry.
Yeah,
doing a great
definitely.
job.
Well, First Ave is just kind of taken over. They've kind of taken over, and it's cool that 7th Street is still that, and like it is the entry. It's the way to get into all these bigger venues in Minneapolis, and a lot of local bands. You know, the national touring acts take the Thursdays, the Fridays, the Saturdays. So the local bands have these ragers on Sundays and Mondays and Tuesdays. You know, for the service industry folks. Well, where are we on? Undercover Organism. These guys are amazing. It's a bit more electronic, jamtronic, not electronic, like not a DJ, but they're, you know, if they have any vocals, I don't know if they have any.
Yeah,
they have some vocals, but I think this. I mean, like they bring in like that jamtronic sort of thing. We have them very late at night. Missing Letters, Rock from Minneapolis. Karate Chop Silence is actually from the neck of the woods that the festival is in, and I've been really getting into those guys. It's very funky, very rocky. They're high energy. Hot Pink Hangover, keeping the punk alive.
They got a show coming up soon, and they also dress up to theme. They're a lot of fun.
And Granola, one of the youngest bands I think on the lineup. Granola from Sioux Falls has been touring with Space Monkey Mafia, and the entire band attended Galactic Get Down last year.
And Amber from Granola got the Galactic Get
The
Down
very first
logo tattoo.
Yeah, so the keyboard player, vocalist of Granola, got the very first Galactic Get Down tattoo.
We are all jealous.
I am not jealous.
Joe, the one person in our group that does not have tattoos.
Joe is too good for tattoos.
Oh, Amber Brimmeyer, yes, one of the sound guys. Adam is the sexiest and coolest sound guy. You are right.
Yes.
It's your brother. Let's see, High Rise, and still in South Dakota, but on the other side in Rapid City. These guys are just, you know, they've been putting in the time and communicating with me a lot, and like they're really just, you know, they really are hungry to be a part of this. You know, I'm excited to bring them out and show you. They've been, you know, great to know. Whiskey for the Lady I saw for the first time on Kind Country tour, and Max Graham and Kind Country. I'm sorry everybody, they're playing String Summit up in Oregon. Can't get them from String Summit to Galactic Get Down. They're taking a year off. I know. I would love for Max Graham and all the Kind Country fam to be there, but it's just not going to work out this year. But Whiskey for the Lady is going to be your bluegrass metal that you are dying for in place of the Burbillies.
And then Mikey D.
And Mikey D, who's been on the show, and, you know, to kind of complete the whole loop, if you will. We got a lot of loopers this year. And Mikey D is up and coming Fargo looper. He's, you know, it's just really, puts his heart and his soul into his music, and I'm excited to get him. And there's still more artists to be announced. You know, we still have a lot of work to do, building up, but this is our first announcement, and we're really excited about it. We have live artist Chuck Hughes will be back this year because he was not on his daughter's birthday weekend, so that's good. Chuck Hughes was there the first couple years. You know, Kristen Chambers, Dizzle Arts, of course, who did the design along with Tex Belts. For our poster. Let's see, Jordan Oliver, Mary Thompson, Melanie Klimple, and Mike Wilson. And I think, you know, they're artists kind of coming from new states now, so we make sure that, you know, we'll keep listing and adding to our visual artists and our musical artists, but make sure that above all else, go to www.galacticgetdown.com/tickets and get your tickets, because it's going to be a great time. And you just want to get that out of the way. Just get your tickets now. You know you're going. Just get your tickets now. You don't have to worry about it for, you know, 150 days or however long it is until the festival.
Can I say a couple things?
You can say as much as you want.
All right. I won't say anything bad. I just want to remind people that just because you're not on our lineup now doesn't mean you won't play our festival again. We have, you know, we work really hard to keep our lineup similar but different enough, introduce new things, and, you know, there's a lot of factors we have to consider other than financial stuff. So,
it's like every music festival. It's like every event. You know,
there's only so many slots and way more submissions. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind. It's very tough to bring you guys stuff, and we work very hard. And there's going to be other shows leading up to this festival that's always an option too.
I feel like we worked really hard on the lineup this year to really try to balance. Most of the bands that have played with us over the first 3 years have really expressed a desire to want to come back year after year, and we want to have them back, but you don't want to have the same lineup every year as well. So we really tried hard this year to bring back as many people as we can, but still leave openings to bring in some new, fresh faces that maybe some people haven't seen here or haven't seen in a while, like Zach Deputy and Cas Haley. So I feel like we worked really hard on this, and I hope that everybody appreciates the lineup that we're putting
and the
together
bigger this festival gets over the years. We're growing so slow and so organically.
Yeah.
You know, we're not trying to get, you know, the biggest 8 stages and 300 artists. Like, that's just not where we are right now.
We are sustainable.
We're keeping it sustainable, but the more people that come out every year, the more stages we're gonna be able to have, the bigger it's gonna be. But it's just gonna take us time.
I will say we do need more volunteer submissions and vendor submissions. So tag
Volunteers
all your
and
friends
vendors.
for that. I will say working merch is a lot of fun, and yeah.
You know,
whatever you're good at, we have a job for.
Yeah.
We've never ran out of jobs for volunteers.
All of our volunteers have always said that they've had a lot of fun while working also. So
Alina showed up in the middle of the weekend last year and was like, "Do you need any help?" And I was like, "I got something for you to do right now."
Yeah, pretty much come up to any of us at any time and ask if we need any help. But, you know, and we will. But, you know, so I want to say thank you all so much for your support. I can really tell just by announcing things
Should we
today.
make a heart with our hands for people? Yeah.
In the middle of my sentence, sure. Anyway, thanks for watching today.
He puts up with me.
I don't know what I was saying.
I don't know either. Sorry.
But, you know, basically just thank you so much. We started this thing not knowing if it was ever going to stick, not knowing if it was gonna take off, you know, and it's been amazing to watch it grow, and I'm just humbled to be a part of it. So thank you all so much for all your support. And Jen Levon loves your hair.
Oh, thanks. I'm wigging out. It's just a wig. I wish it looked like this every day.
I'll also say that I think one thing that was important for all of us when we came together to start planning this was not separating the local talent from the talent that we're bringing in. And I'm really proud to say that I think we're doing a good job at that. We have a lot of really talented local people here. And we want them to share the stage with other talented people that come in from other areas.
Absolutely. You know, and you know, every festival kind of has and gets to pick their own vibe. You know what I mean? Like, what Wookiefoot does is going to be different from what MJG does. It's going to be different from Suwannee. It's going to be different from String Summit. It's going to be different from Lollapalooza. It's going to be different from the Coachella. And Galactic Get Down, I mean, we just get to we have the ability to kind of create our vibe and the rocky, nerdy, funky, space all the time. It's kind of what we are going for. You know, but we do appreciate everyone that's ever submitted or been a part or ever helped promote and be a part of this festival. I just really, I can't say that enough.
Yeah.
Search for Galactic Get Down 2019 on Spotify. We've got a
playlist for you that John curated.
And our website has info too.
And our website has all the info. Thank you to Romy and Romer Dome Productions for taking care of the website. They'll also be doing silent jams again. Lots more information on that coming up. We're not going to give you everything right now because, one, that'd be a lot to say and a lot to take in, and two, we want more announcements. We just love announcements. So I think that's all.
Keep some of it as a surprise as well.
Yeah,
too.
so you gotta keep it a surprise. Gotta keep it mixed up.
Wait for our prop.
I suppose I should probably play something, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it. We've been so excited about
We do
all
get
the
so
stuff
excited.
we have to talk about.
Angela, what song do you want to hear?
Galaxy.
Okay, I played
I thought
Galaxy
that
like.
would be fitting for today.
I mean, I can.
Honestly.
All right,
I mean,
all right, y'all.
that's why I picked it. Or Love in Outer Space, which is space and love themed. So like.
I'm actually gonna save that one because "Love in Outer Space" is a new Joe song. I have a great video of Olivia and I playing it that
Okay.
I'm working on a lyric video for.
Fuck
so
love on Valentine's Day.
Whoa. Who's saying I'm working on a video? I don't want to like spoil it by playing the song without Olivia when I have this great video from Hawaii.
Alright, that's fair.
All right.
Alright, I love Galaxy too,
We love Olivia.
and we love Olivia.
Yeah, so didn't mean to leave him out on the hair compliments. It's all good. I've been waking up early,
of going way, way too fast. In a galaxy of mystery, nothing but stars ahead of me. I'll find a place where we'll be free. And I'm sailing on, oh, I'm sailing on, oh, on. And I'm laying with my eyes open, but in a darkness complete, and not one word is spoken, but my heart still beats, and I'm finding strength in the sadness and wisdom through the pain. Do you choose love or madness? Cause this will happen again and again. But in a galaxy of mystery, nothing but stars ahead of me. I'll find a place where we'll be free. And I'm sailing on, oh, I'm sailing on, oh, on, you're doing this. Well, the road only goes as far as you will take it, and the Lord only knows how far we could go. So I'm setting sail again, put my back against the wind. I'm sailing on, oh, I'm sailing on, on, Well, thank you all so much for hanging out on our Valentine's Day Galactic Get Down announcement, Hawaii recap episode. We're going to be getting things rolling now that I'm a little less busy. Got this first little bulk announcement out. I'm going to let you know when we're having the show. We got big announcements all winter, spring, and summer long.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Or mahaler. Mahaler.
Was there anything else I say at the end, or is this it?
Love
All right,
you
we'll go.
guys.
We're gonna call it here. But thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next week. And if we don't see you then, we'll see you at the Galactic Get Down 2019.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.
Ah.
Because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in. I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. Oh, I love you. You know, sometimes you got trouble, so many troubles, they're getting you down. But you don't have to worry about your troubles no more, 'cause, well, I'll always be around, because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in. I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. I love